Wanda is Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Sing it. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the 8C.
It is time. It is time. Yes, I am Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach, helping you get it done. So today we are getting this business of Black History Month kicked off. Now, this is what I need you to do. First, I want to say welcome. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. And I hope you're ready to show out. So if you are watching on YouTube, I need you to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you'll know when we're going live, because we're going live every day, all this month at noon. So you have a responsibility. It's called check-in on the I Am Enough talk show every day at noon. I'm going to be bringing you some very powerful, special people in my life, and hopefully they'll be special in your life. You'll definitely need to, be tuned in, and I mean tuned in with your heart, your body, your soul, your mind, everything. Why? Because this is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter. We're voted #1 here in Atlanta, and we're seeing all around the world. Look here, the light's trying to play tricks on me. Okay, just put me in the dark. Hold on. You know what they say, when something can, it's going to try to go wrong, but that's okay because we winners, and winners win. So this is a platform that brings you interesting, empowered people that like to help other people. And This is where you can come to for your inspiration, your motivation, because we're dedicated to you. We want to help you win in all areas of your life. So I decided to do something very, very special this month, and that is to celebrate in honoring what month this is. We're going to celebrate every day. I'm going to have a guest. Normally, we only come a couple times a month, but every single day, I am committed to you. So what I need you to do right now, as I said before, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe and ring that bell so you'll get our notifications. And also, if you're watching on Facebook, please share right now. This is the time for you to invite some people in, share it on your page, possibly start a watch party, do whatever you need to do to get the word out, because I guarantee you this is an interview you want to see live. Now you can catch the replay, but I tell you, baby, right now, you want to see this interview live. The person that I have in the studio, she's back there. She was vibing. I saw her jamming to, MC classes, music. I am enough. You are enough. Yes, I saw her back there getting her little groove on. But she is so powerful and impactful and inspiring. I just fell in love with her the very first time that I met her. Shout out. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. Vivian said already done. That means she done already shared it, liked it, sent it out into the universe. Thank you so much, Queen. I met her with Sweet Janelle Harris, which is a powerful, powerful woman of purpose. And I had a chance to share the stage with her as we were a part of the She Exists conference. And then I went on to her show, and you all will see that sooner. I think it's coming out this month. But her energy and her inspiration and the way she moves, you can feel her passion. You can feel her passion through the phone. You can look at her picture. You can feel her passion. She is just phenomenal. And she's gonna kick this thing off. I'm so excited. I can't hardly keep my stuff together, but I'm trying to you know how I used to do it. I usually come in like super hot. I'm trying to just slow back so we could just take our time and digest all of this goodness. So I need y'all right now to share, invite, and like. I'm trying to let the lines fill up, but I'm not gonna hold up this queen because she's too powerful to hold up. So I want to share with you a little bit about her bio, just give you a little bit of stuff, but she's going to come forth and just knock it out the park. So it's Yemaja. Jubilee is the co-founder and the director of Cultural Libations, an inspirational speaker, a poet, an author, and a songwriter. And I got a beautiful song I'm going to play for y'all. She is a member of the core management team at Studio W Buzz and a creative consultant. She serves as community liaison for Martha High, that's the Goddess of Soul, and currently the co-host of It's High Time and the Boomerang Show, both featured on Studio W Buzz. She hosts the Love, Light, and Positivity show on Josh's Inspirational Network. She has served as co-host on At the Table with Miss B and Bringing Who You Are. Miss Jubilee has thrived during the current global crisis and has been featured in Sheen Magazine, MTM, Lemonade Mindset, and On Purpose Woman magazines. And she has graced the covers of Niche Global magazine. She has also served as a contributing writer for On Purpose Woman and guest columnist for the Charlotte Gazette, where she is writing about her childhood experiences entitled Growing Up Black in Charlotte County. Without further ado, I want to bring to you the one and the only Yemaja.
Hey!
I love it.
I love it. I love your energy. I love that rap. that was on time. I was vibing to it because I love the energy that it brought forth, you know, and I love your energy, and I'm happy to be here with you.
Well, this is you. Beauty and the bounty. So we're gonna listen while you take us on this journey. My existence, I now allow myself to see, witness, and embrace the beauty and the bounty of spirit. And I take this to the forefront of my existence and in all my experiences. Dancing and wow. You know what? I can't wait to keep sharing that because that is so powerful. And when I heard that, it just moved me. It stirred me. So I want you to take a moment and tell people a little bit more about yourself before we get into this great interview.
Well, I am a spiritual being inhabiting a human body, having a spiritual experience. And I was blessed with the gift of poetry at 16 years old. And I continue to evolve. That piece that you just played was inspired by Amanda Gorman. I looked at some of her work that she did, and I decided that I was inspired. I didn't decide. I did that yesterday morning at 5 a.m. I allowed the divine to flow through me. I call it the big G, to just flow through me and to write what comes through me. I love my life. I live it with zest and zeal, and I'm bold, bodacious, and a badass being.
I love it. So we are here today to we're celebrating, and I titled this "We Are Black History."
We are,
because every time, every day, and every moment, we're adding to history with everything that we do. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in between. We're always adding to history. So I came to you, and I wanted you to be my first guest.
Yes.
And I want to tell you why.
Okay.
Okay. It's always a method to my madness. Because when I think about you and just those very words of you saying that you are, in identifying with who you know you are. And then I heard a beautiful story that you shared and you told. So I want you to just answer and I'm gonna be like going a little bit out of order because there's no order. This all in divine order. But Black History Month is designated in the month of February. But you have another philosophy.
Yes, I do.
I want you to share that.
Well, I believe in that every day is Black History Day, because the foundation of the soil that you and I now sit on was first inhabited by native people, indigenous people, and then they brought us over to help build. I have a poem called Not Anymore that I incorporated all of that in, because everything is built upon us as Blacks in America. Every single thing is. The White House, all of this other stuff. And we tend to forget it. We forget because we have been programmed to forget it as a race and as a people. But that is one of the main reasons I'm so honored to get on here and said it, because we have to celebrate who we are. But you can't celebrate who you are if you don't know who you are. See, that's the other question. You have to become who you are. You're always becoming. When you know who you are, you celebrate who you are individually, who you are culturally, and race really has nothing to do with it. We bring it in because we've been taught that, but just celebrating who we are. We are gifted. We are just wonderful individuals. We all are enough, but we just don't know it.
That's right. Share with our listeners, and thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Shimia, co-host Shimia. So share with our viewers your experience at 17 years old.
Well, I grew up in Charlotte County. That's why I'm writing these articles, growing up black in Charlotte County. I got pissed off because of something that was put on Facebook. And I was told that I need to shut up, that I need to move on. You don't tell Yemaja Jubilee to move on from nothing, because I process it and I pray about it. And I was so hurt. I don't want to take out things on Facebook. What can I do? I asked God, what could I do? And one of the things that happened was I wrote the editor of my local paper and asked, could I do a series of articles in about growing up black in Charlotte County? Now, you can go online to charlottegazette.com and read my latest one, which is called We Got Tired. And that is my participation in one of the most peaceful marches that ever happened in 1963. My father was he's a minister. He was active in Charlotte County in the NAACP, and he always watched Dr. Martin Luther King on Walter Cronkite at night. He would watch him, and he'd always say, amen, One morning, on that particular day, he woke us all up at 4 o'clock, 4:30, and told us to get dressed. We had no idea. My brothers and I at that time, we had no idea. My mother had fixed a nice country breakfast. She packed our lunch of bologna sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she had 2 thermos jugs, one with strawberry Kool-Aid and one with water. And Daddy told us to get in the car. 4 hours later, he parked the car, and I was in the midst of all these people. I'm 17 years old, still not knowing what was going on, still not understanding. I was not fearful. We had driven all that way, but my daddy had this commitment because he liked Dr. Martin Luther King. So he believed in what he was doing, and he supported him. He brought us there to that march, took us out the car, and they were singing, "We shall overcome," and we marched, and we found a place to sit. And I participated in the March on Washington. It's 58 years later now, and I can talk about it because that changed my life. I didn't understand the significance of it when it was then. All I knew was this: there were black people and there were white people. It felt like I was at church at a homecoming. You know how you go to church at homecoming, everybody's celebrating? I knew that something was up because my mother made me be quiet when Mahalia Jackson was singing, because that was one of her favorite singers. And I knew somebody came to the stage that was important, and it was Dr. King, because the audience got quiet. I participated, and I'm here to talk about being in that peaceful march that changed the voting rights and the civil rights bill. I was right there.
Wow. I got some comments here. They said Miss Jubilee is on fire.
Yeah.
She's always on fire. And Lisa said, wow, a bunch of hand claps or fists. I don't know which one that is, but it's interesting that you say that you didn't even understand the significance. And I think as we go through life every day, we don't understand the significance of the things that we embark on and that we embrace on. And in your case, this was such a monumental significance in the history, and the history being shaped and formed, So what would you say has been your most influential memory as it relates to our history?
Well, I had to go
back.
Would
it be that, or would it be something else?
Well, it's a combination of my experiences in Charlotte County.
Okay.
Because I had to connect the dots. At about 8 or 9 years old, the Klan rode through our neighborhood, and I had all this fear. And the blacks in the community had a party line telephone, and my dad, they had a code that they would do. That was my first encounter with white people that had on sheets and horses, and they burned us cross right across the street from our house. And that to me is a part of my basis of writing these articles. And I am here to tell the stories about the incidents. All of that played a role and shaped me in how I deal as a black woman, with the Ku Klux Klan, and then being asked not to sit, on the stools in the Rexall drugstore in Chase City, Virginia. All of that was history because it was operating under the Jim Crow laws. There were signs everywhere that said white only, colored people, colored, in white letters. All of that influenced my life. But now I have connected the dots from that. And I'm sitting here to be able to tell you the stories that I went through, because the black codes came after the Emancipation Proclamation. First, there were the black codes. Then there was Jim Crow. And then you had the lynchings. And then you had Martin Luther King to come on the scene, and Malcolm X to do something about our civil rights. So all of those things I now connect, and they influence me because I want people to know the history. This is how, they're not going to know the history. Some people don't even know why Black History Month started, how it got started. But all of that played a role in shaping the foundation for who I am as a Black woman.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're right. For whomever said that, we have to move on. We can't move past anything that hasn't been corrected. Plus, you can't erase history, and history is what it is. You can't undo something that's been done. You just can go on past it and keep making a difference. And that's what you do. So you have different ways that you contribute. And one is through and I can't wait. I want to talk to you just so much more about these articles as they come out. So I know that I'm going to have you back on to share this experience in writing and just what the value of it and also the response. So when you find yourself sharing, what tends to be the experience that you have, like when people come back and say, I read that, or I saw that, or that song moved me. How important is that to you, to know that somebody's listening and paying attention?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, going back to who I am, I bring who I am to every word that I write because it's inspired, and I download these things. I do not write them out of my mind. And if I try to create something or be something other than what Spirit guides me to be, the big G, I call it the big G, it does not come off good. When I write something, I say to people, I'm not here to change you. I'm only sharing what I have gone through. And I've had some responses to some of the articles, especially, all right, that were not so good, but I had to let them have their own response. I allow people to have their own feelings in anything that I write. If you like it, fine. If you don't, just take what you like and leave the rest. It's okay with me, because I am grounded in who I am, and I'm grounded enough to know what I bring and how I bring it. So you bring who you are from different races. I have to tell you the story about, would you believe that I'm just going to tell you this. I have a white person, and I say this quote unquote, that edits my articles for the Charlotte Gazette. Okay. Because she wanted to learn about Black experiences. She wanted to learn about, she's been my friend, and she wanted to learn. And we have these conversations about her as a white woman wanting to learn about me as a Black woman and my experiences so that she can understand. So that's part of my ministry.
Yes.
Because it don't matter, whether you white or Black. I'm going to say what it is, and you can ask questions. You can not like it. I really don't care. And I don't, because what other people think of me is none of my business.
That's right.
I'm on point with what I'm being guided to do. And this morning I woke up, look, girl, I got fire in my belly, and I have to tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And, I'm just enjoying this conversation so much, and you getting plenty comments. So I just want to say to our viewers to thank you so much for tuning in with us this afternoon. This kicks off our first day of our Black History Month celebration. And you kind of would you say then, and I always ask the question of how are you helping Black people win? And I want to let you answer that question. I would say through your gift of writing and just everything that you do. But what would be your number one answer to that question?
The number one answer is that I bring who I am as a Black woman.
Absolutely.
I bring who I am with integrity and honesty. And if some of my Black in my flavor, I call it my flavor, right? Mm-hmm. Rubs off on you, it's fine. And if it don't, it won't. But I bring who I am honestly. That's my greatest gift to anybody that I come in contact with. And I've had to be, breathe, and become, because I'm always in a process of going to my highest. Is that piece that you got? I'm always going up to another level. We forget, we get comfortable. We get comfortable, and that's stagnant. We can always go to another level when we come from that heart that's grounded in love, because we're made in love, by love, for love. When you can come from that space, and I do my best to come from that space. I have days that don't go so well. I really do. I do a lot of praying. I sit in the forest for 3 and 4 hours and hug trees, walk barefooted and pray. Girl, I hug them trees. Okay. I have videos that I put up on Facebook, but I do all, that's how I promote. I put out videos and everything. I just bring who I am. You know, I bring who I am.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I want. I want our viewers and our listeners to get that definitely that winning is being authentic to who you are, and in the becoming, because you're not, I know you're not the same woman you were, you know, at 21, you know, that you are today. So it's the constant evolution that we have inside of ourselves. We're constantly growing, we're constantly moving in that direction.
Yes.
And I just love it. So with this is being our final moments here. That time comes to a quick it just moves so fast. Time moves so fast. So I want you to let me grab your information. Let them know what's coming up for you. I know you have a new book, a new project coming out. So let our viewers know how to get in contact with you, and what do you have coming up here very soon?
Very soon, by the end of February, what I have coming up is the release of a book called Soul to Soul with Martha High, who's the goddess of soul and sung with James Brown for over 32 years. She does the art in the book. And I downloaded 12 plus 1 poems in that book. That'll be coming out. You'll be able to get it through Amazon.com. Other places I will be speaking at Unity of Richmond on February the 21st. And that's going to be available on Facebook. At February the 28th, I will be at Unity of Lynchburg, being their speaker. And then I will also be participating in a series with the Richmond City Library on I think it's the last Tuesday in March, where I will talk about my experiences as a Black woman. Also, I'm going to be on the Dr. Lotus show. The last part of February. I'm not remembering the date, but I'm also going to be on there. Those are the appearances that I have scheduled so far. And I'm always talking about my experiences and all of that. And you can reach me at landinlove@aol.com. And that's love spelled L-U-V. You can go to my Facebook page and you'll see me there, Yemaja Jubilee. And I have a show on Studio W Buzz called Celebrity Buzz, where I interview only celebrities. And I'll be coming on this Thursday at 6 p.m. with my special guest, who's an actress. I've interviewed the Manhattans. I've interviewed Martha High. I only interview celebrities that really are down-to-earth people. But you can catch that every other week on Thursdays at 6 p.m. on Studio W Buzz. I'm also on a lot of other platforms when people ask me to come in, such as yourself. But those are the things that are coming up right now.
Awesome. So I would just want to thank you. I want to thank you, beloved.
Thank you for having me.
Humbly thank you for coming on and sharing with us today. And you are watching, please make sure that you reach out to Miss Jubilee and follow her on Facebook, connect with her, stay engaged with her, because she's also always offering us value in how we can upgrade our life and knowing the truth. And that is that we are enough.
The highest version of yourself. You remember, produce the highest version of yourself.
Absolutely. So thank you so much.
And thank you.
So guys, I just want to say that's just a taste of what you're going to be experiencing Every single day, I'm bring someone to you that's going to share a part of them with you so that hopefully we all together, we can win. You know my motto, and that is, if you're winning, then it is your responsibility to help other people win. This is the I Am Enough talk show. I am your host, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. And I just want you to hear this. Let's see if I can cue this up right quick. And we're going to let this take us on out.
I now explore.
This is our beautiful
beauty and the
queen
of my existence. I now allow myself to see, witness, and embrace the beauty and the bounty of spirit.
Thank you so much for sharing.
And I take this.
Thank you so much for all of the replays that you'll do. Thank you for the watch parties. And thank you for just joining us here today in this special moment. Remember, all we have is right now. So we have to live life to the fullest right now.
And living and being and becoming, seeking and shifting, loving and lighting. I am you.
Hey y'all, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach, helping you get it done. What is it that you need to get done? I can help you get on the media and make more money. Get that exposure you're looking for. So come see me. Check me out all social media under Wanda D Hollis, yes, my government name. And you can also follow my website at IamEnough365.com. That's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, and I look forward to seeing you soon.